It's kind of easy when you can just walk right across the street and get your frame. This is the one we just powder coated for the white 75. Actually, one of the reasons I moved over here was because he was already here and he had been doing my frames already. So we're getting ready to push it into the shop. Straight back. So it's a new week. We're getting our grind on. We just got this back from powder coaters. We're gonna start putting it together. It's a 1975 we've been building. Customer chose his color finally, so we got everything powder coated. Now we're gonna start putting this motherfucker together, get the wheels on it, get it going. That's what we do. Right now, I'm getting ready to go to the hardware store. I just wanted to make sure this bolt is fit. Yes, right now I'm going to the hardware store. And then when I get back, I will surely tell you. So some people would think that this is a custom build. It is not a custom build, but it isn't a piece of shit neither. This is beautiful stuff we're getting ready to put on this car from Global West. It's beautiful. You can put it on your car just like this. We mean for the people that go to car shows when it comes time to judge it, obviously a control arm that's been disassembled and powder coated or chrome plated or gold plated is going to be more money than a regular one. Yes, we understand that. But this is still nice as shit. And this thing's going to go together, which is going to be a really beautiful car. But we're not taking everything we bought and making it better than it is now. That's what we're doing with that motor. We're taking it apart, making it better than it was factory. These, we're going to leave them alone because they're really nice factory. Some people want to know the difference. You want to know the difference? That's the difference. Mine, I took mine all apart. I took my upper, my lower, everything apart, powder coated it, and put it all back together. That's not for everybody. Shit, I didn't chrome plate them. So there you have it. Some people chrome plate them, some people powder coat them, some people just leave them the way they are. This car's going all black and white, so it'll be beautiful. Day one. Now we're gonna start piecing this motherfucker together. We gotta find all the bolts we need for everything. We went to the hardware store, we got the lower control arm bolts because we like to do new shit there. We'll go through this and match up what we can with all our new bolt bin over there and put all new bolts back in the car. All that stuff is new except for this.
What's up, guys? We're starting a new interior on the purple truck that we have here. It's a four-door Tahoe. We went to the junkyard and we got us a whole new interior, so we didn't have to work with the old interior. We got new patterns that we're just going to keep. We're going to go ahead and just transfer all this over into the new material. We're going to get rid of the Cadillac symbols and whatnot. You know, he's got the new like articulating headrest and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and make all the power work. We're going to make the heated seats work, options that the Tahoe didn't come with. He's gonna have the wood grain. We're gonna go ahead and redo his door panels. We'll put some speaker pods and stuff like that to kind of make him updated. But other than that, you know, we're pretty much just gonna try to take his interior and just make it look more modern, but try to keep it clean and try to keep it classic, something timeless, so he can enjoy. We're working with this whiskey color interior right here. And we're pretty much gonna wrap everything in it, and stuff that we can't wrap, we're gonna go ahead and dye. We have a dye made up. We'll show you that. We dyed the dashboard, and so like I said, anything that we can't wrap, we're gonna go ahead and dye. And you know, we're pretty much gonna try to just put our twist on with the audio and all of the.
Time is it? 6:30. The body mounts that were on the car, we're just cleaning them up a little bit before they go on. At 6:30, I'm cleaning body mounts. Make sure they're perfect when they go back in this car. Get everything together.
Follow.
See that? That's so beautiful. See, not everything has to be super duper duper custom. We make it a little bit over the top. You can still buy it really nice like that. That's the combination we wanted. Oh, look at that. That's a custom brake. It's not fully custom. That thing's ready to go on, just like that. Already black to match the upper and lower. All we got to do is put it on. Now that have nice front brakes. 8:36. We already been at work for a while. Everybody's working. Live, eat, breathe, sleep this shit every day, every second, thinking about cars. That body line. This is what we do all day, every day.
That's how this gets like this. You see how we do this? Early in the morning, we cracking on this stuff already.
Dave over there made it up.
Dave, what time you got here this morning, buddy?
Wait a minute. What time did you get here this morning, Dave?
5 o'clock. Open the door. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Every morning.
Every morning, 5 o'clock.
Shoot, I've been here since 7. Chico came in about 7:30. Every morning. We'll be here.
And we have the other guys, they come in at 9, but they stay late.
Yeah, but those guys will be here till 8, 9 o'clock tonight, probably.
All right, so good morning. As you can see, it's 8:30 in the morning. This is what the fuck we did yesterday. The camera guy left. We started putting the car together. As you can see, all new body mounts, all new brake lines, all new holders for the brake lines with rubber on them so they don't get fucked up. There's them custom brakes, but not so custom. But as you can see, every nut and bolt on this car is brand new. Every nut and bolt, 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 every nut and bolt. Hold on. Lower control arms, brand new bolts, brand new bolts, brand new bolts, brand new bolts. Wait a minute, brand new bolts, brand new bolts. Everything's brand new, top to bottom. We didn't like the center thing yesterday, so we painted those. You seen all my video, I showed you the shocks. Now look how pretty the shocks look. Where the hell are they at? There they are. How pretty they are. That's how a shock is supposed to look if you're getting ready to put it on one of your customers' cars. This will have a new bolt on it because we don't use old bolts. But we use those to paint. So now what we'll do, put a fresh, crispy stainless steel bolt on that. And nice grade 8 bolts to hold it together. Every nut and bolt has to be changed. So this is how we do it. We have huge bolt bins, putting all the ladder bars together, third member, spring shocks, grade 8 bolts. All grade 8 bolts to hold all the body mounts. All right, so everybody talks about how we replace every bolt, but every bolt is different. So what you decide to replace with is very important. As you can see, this is a grade 8 bolt. This one has 5 dashes on the top. This bolt won't rust, and basically it's the strongest bolt. This is a stainless steel bolt. As you can see, it has writing on the top of it. We use these too, but we won't use these for anything that structurally have to be held together super hard. This is a grade 5 bolt, which we don't even use grade 5 bolts. This is one of the bolts that was left from one of the other cars or one of the other packages of hardware we got. As you can see, these are mostly grade 5 bolts in here. So that's the difference in bolts. We'll give you a little update on how we do every nut and bolt. If you don't know bolts, that's a little inside information for you to understand and learn bolts. All right, so as you see this frame is really nice. This is a really good build, but with anything, you could take things further. You could weld all of these and grind them and make them all nice and smooth. As you see, we do our notch and we grind all the welds on it, but the stuff from factory, we don't do. This is all factory. This is all factory inside here. All this is factory. All that big seam is all factory. So you could weld all this up and pretty much smooth it all out, grind all these welds. These are all factory welds. They didn't give a shit when they welded your car together. They didn't give a shit when they welded anybody's car together. The car was $4,000. How much, or $5,000? How much engineering do you think they put in this to put this together? This is nice, but there's different levels. You could do a lot more work to this frame. You could actually change the frame to a different frame. So there's a lot of things you can do when it comes to building, but all that depends on one thing: your pocket. So you can do the world, and I can try to sell you the world, but if you can't pay for the world, there's no reason in me trying to sell you the world. I'm gonna build you a nice car for what your budget is. All right, y'all, it's a new day. This is what we're up to. We put this whole frame together yesterday after the camera guy left. We're still putting the rear end together this morning. We're knocking the seals in it now. We'll go ahead and put the painted third member piece in. We'll put the axles in, ladder bars on. As you can see, all new bolts for everything. We go through everything, put all new holders on all the brake lines. The portioning valve is held in the stainless steel bolt. All the lowers are put in with grade 8 bolts. Motor mounts, grade 8 bolts. So this is what we did yesterday in between family issues. And this is what we did, and this is what we're continuing to do today. Subscribe, comment. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're putting the rear end together. It has ladder bars on it. A lot of people use a lot of different things. We happen to use ladder bars. The reason I use ladder bars on this car with the 28s is because it took the pinion out of the equation. When you have a control arm lifted like that and you bring it like this, it becomes longer, which pushes your wheel further back in your wheel well, which could hit the back of the wheel wells. We don't want it to do that, so we take pinion out, we put a pan hard. Now the car can't move left or right or forward or backwards. All it can go is up or down. This is what we use, this is what we like to use. We don't like to use any of the other ones because they're a little bit too long and you have to do more work to the car. I haven't finished them yet, but I have a high pack for it too. I took out that was in the back of the truck. I got a pass through with 415s. Hall mats. Got an audio control. My amps are under the seat, but I took my covers off of them. Just working on it. It's what happens when you work on a truck. You get some shit done and some shit you don't get done. And this lifts up and then my back of my box is plexiglass. But I still haven't finished the cover for this. Still got a lot of work to do. You got the automatic when you start it raises. My toy. That's what I do. Alright, so this is a box Chevy that came in. We did everything on it. It is not a frame off, but it's a beautiful car. As you see, we put a 383 stroker in it. We did this car probably about 4 years ago. Put the rims on it. Put the grill on it. We're actually getting ready to do some suspension upgrades on it. It's having a problem with the transmission, but we'll figure it out because, you know, we warranty our shit. As long as we bought it, we did it, we installed it, we gonna figure it out. And we're putting the front seat belts in today because we got the brackets for them. This is a clean drop in. Yeah, this is a car we did a while ago. It's a beautiful car. And we're gonna fix whatever's wrong with it, figure it out. So yeah, Dave's already gone for the day. He got here at 5 this morning. He had to go to the doctor's. So we're getting this all situated, getting it figured out. I'm starting back on this on Monday. I pretty much got all the suspension situated on the car. Now it's just time to cool the motor and start doing the firewall. Start getting all that situated. Got Juan over here blocking on some shit. You'll see it. Alright, so it's Friday, it's the end of the week. You can see this week we got the box Chevy finished. Actually got a lot of work done on olive oil today. We're putting the new cover on it. We're getting it all ready to mock up. Still waiting on a couple things for this. The interior in the truck is a lot done. We already got panels for the truck. These haven't been steamed yet. That's one that's been steamed a little bit. We'll have to still work on it. Get it a little tighter, a little bit better. Working on this. Pretty much got this together this week. Got the brakes on it. Actually, that one I'm still putting the bolts in. We got like one bolt left on this caliper and that's it. You can tell why I've been working. And then all I gotta do is put the front stuff on and I'm done. So this car has the new Global West on it, you see that. Big sway bar. All grade 8 bolts pretty much to hold everything together. All the stainless steel holding the brake lines on. All rubber clips on the brake lines. All the way up to the back. We got the rubber line for the back. Next week we're going to put the motor and transmission together. We have some different valve covers. We're going to put those on. So, you know, work. The 50, I'm back on it. I was doing a little bit of work to this yesterday. Cut the firewall back out. I'm going to put some billet hinges on it. We're changing up what we're doing on it a little bit. Front's already pretty much done. Days came a long way with the front of the Mustang. As you can see, that's all right now. The fiberglass, the body worked, and ready to go. He's done the gaps down. He's got to touch up a little bit of stuff. But these are pretty much molded on. Well, not molded on, but bolted on, but completely form fitted to the car. We screwed the hood down right now. We're on our last block. This is on the 71 we're doing. This is the last block we're doing. And then this one will get ready to go to paint. Beginning of the week I was working on Lace's car. I pretty much got everything finished, so now on Monday we put the car down, get ready to start taking the motor out of the car so I can figure out what I'm going to do with the firewall, or I might start the exhaust. I haven't really figured out yet, so I'm going to pull it down. Pretty much the back is done, so I just got to pull it down and start my game plan with the front. The floor's in already, coilovers in, and lateral bars in, anti-roll and pan hard, all that stuff's pretty much done. I don't have the coilovers in it because I wanted it to stay at a specific height. So I haven't put the coilovers in it yet. The coilovers are right over there. So we'll mold the skirts and try to finish this up. Try to get this thing done. And then we'll maybe move on after exhaust. We'll move on to the motor compartment. This is what we do all day, every day. Like us, subscribe, comment. We're just gonna keep going and do what we do.